The biggest mistake, ironically, is that you think that you won't make any mistakes in creating your venture. So, what do I mean by that? Chubby Cattle wasn't successful in the first 2 years. Not because it wasn't popular, we created an amazing product, but we didn't know how to lower our cost of goods sold, we don't know how to control our labor cost, and we had issues with operations. So even though our customers think, hey, the sales are doing great, you guys have great reputation, the food is great, we weren't generating profit. Now we could have given up then, but we didn't. We decided to pivot and we, learn from our mistakes and make the payroll schedule better. In fact, we also built more locations. We opened Denver and then we opened Philadelphia, so we're building all these new locations. And then we encountered another problem after we were able to make the first big location in Vegas successful. We found that, okay, in Denver, the demographic is different. Nobody knows what hot pot is. There's 1% Asian population, and they come in here and thinking our name's called Chubby Cattle, so they think it's a steakhouse. So you have all sorts of different challenges, and we didn't give up. We pivoted. We added sushi to the menu. We slowly eased people into what the hot pot culture is. There's a lot of education to do. It's kind of like when iPhone came out. The whole point is to market why you need an iPhone. Our job is to say, hey, this is why hot pot is popular, the top cuisine in China, but nobody knows about it in the US when we started. So the number one mistake is people give up way before than they should, I think. So we have failed projects that I've decided to move on with, but I know if I continued and pivoted, we will find a niche that will work in that industry. It's 8 years later, and then we realized, hey, this is working well now. For the ad agency that we run called NXT, same thing. We've gone through a lot of challenges with HR, finding the right people to lead the team. And only 8 years later, I'm able to step off of, it's not only 2 years ago, I was able to step off, now have a full team of PMs to run the whole thing. And now my job is to just advise and consult and provide, go through monthly meetings and make sure the team is scaling and running without me. So it takes a long time. Most people think it's a year or 2 years and you have something like Facebook, Instagram, but at least for me, all my experiences has been slow, gradual, small milestones. And I'm young, I know I'm 27, and it's the long road ahead, and challenges will happen. COVID happened, we didn't expect that. When we were building out the biggest project of my life, I sold everything I had. I sold a home to fund the project called the X-Pod in the Venetian. So if you're in Vegas, definitely check that out, or shoot me a message to make a reservation there. And so it's a journey full of challenges, and that's the mistake that people think you have a great idea, you're gonna do well. No, you're not. If anyone that's telling you you have a great idea, you're gonna do well, then the person obviously has never created anything yet. So execution is everything, and I would say don't give up, pivot, and that's probably one of the biggest mistakes people make is to give up too early.